Good afternoon. Welcome to Chair Yoga. My name is Monica Bright, and I'm pleased to have you with me this afternoon. Working in conjunction with Matt O'Shea in the 19th Ward Alderman's office to bring you chair yoga classes this week and next at 2 p.m. on Wednesdays. So happy to have you again here with me today. Uh, as I always say to you, we're going to use a chair because it's chair yoga, right? We'll stay seated the whole time. And just make sure that you have a chair that doesn't slide around on the floor. If you have a carpeted surface, it's nice to put the chair on top of carpet. Or if you have a yoga mat, you can either place the chair on the yoga mat or a carpeted surface so that you feel steady and stable the entire time that we practice together. So we're going to start. Usually we start seated all the way back in your chair, but today we're going to start forward on your chair so that your hips still feel and your bottom you feel still rooted to your chair. You feel like you have a stable seat, but the entire soles of your feet touch the ground. And we'll start with a little bit of breath work, right? So just place your hands on your thighs. For the moment, we will keep your eyes open and don't change anything, but just notice how you breathe, right? And as you breathe, just notice if your chest moves up and down. Feel it if your shoulders, when you breathe in, they slightly shrug towards your ears. Don't change anything yet, just notice. And if your shoulders shrug towards your ears, now be mindful of your shoulders and try to keep them still while you breathe in. Feel your chest lift as your shoulders stay still, and then breathe out. Your chest lowers, and again, the shoulders are still. With your hands on your thighs, just feel a sense of rootedness. And with the soles of your feet on your floor, just notice how they connect. Now take your right hand and place your right hand across your chest. Place your left hand on top of the back of your right hand, so both hands cross your chest. And feel free to close your eyes so that you can feel this movement from the inside out. And keep your right hand where it is. And place your left hand just in front of your stomach with the palm of your hand touching your stomach. Try to breathe all the way down into your left hand. So push your left hand away from you. And when you breathe out, just feel your left hand come with your belly as it draws in. Do it again. Breathe in. A right hand lifts. A left hand pushes out. Breathe out and release. Do that one more time. And then remove your hands from your chest and your belly and place your palms back down on your thighs. And open your eyes and look forward. Now take the palms of your hands, so you'll keep your thumbs away from your fingers, and we'll touch your rib cage. So take your thumbs to the back of your rib cage with a generous bend in your elbows. Just wrap your fingers around the front of your rib cage. And as you hold on to your rib cage, breathe in and try to push your hands out. And when you breathe out, you just feel your hands come closer towards one another. We'll take 2 more breaths just like that. Breathe in and breathe out. And the last time, a deep breath in all the way down to your belly. And breath out. Yes, and then release your hands from your rib cage. Place your hands back on your thighs. We'll focus on the right hand now. Slide your right hand forward towards your right knee so the right arm gets all the way straight. Slide it forward even more, and you might feel a little bit of twist in your spine as you turn towards the left. And then come back to center, bend your right elbow, pull your hand back onto your thigh, and we'll switch sides. Slide your left hand forward towards your knee. And then when you're ready, forward even more so that you turn your chest towards the right. Pull the left hand back. Again, on the right side, take your right hand forward. Slide it forward past your knee. Now relax your fingers. Just let your fingers dangle in front of you. Turn your chest towards the left. Turn your chin over your left shoulder. Just look towards the chair behind you. Then come back to center, bend your right elbow and pull back. Left side, left hand just reaches forward, forward even more. Relax your fingers. Turn your chest right and look over your right shoulder towards the back of your room. And then bend your left elbow and slide your left hand back on your thigh. Right side again. Slide your hand forward, all the way forward. Relax your fingers. Turn your chin over your left shoulder, look back. As you stay in this twist towards the left, just your head. Turn your head forward over your right shoulder so that you look forward towards your screen. And turn your chin over your left shoulder and look back. And we'll do that 2 more times. Turn your chin forward towards your right shoulder. Maybe even go past your right shoulder as you look right. And then back left. And then the last time, look forward. Either stay right here or past your right shoulder. And back over your left shoulder. Then come back to center, bend your right elbow, slide your hand onto your thigh. Left side, left hand slides forward. Twist and rotate towards the right. Turn your chin over your right shoulder. Just your head moves. Turn your head forward. Just look straight forward for the first round. Turn your chin and look back. 2 more times. Can increase the range of motion if you like as you look forward. Then past your left shoulder towards the left side of your room. And back over your right shoulder. 1 more time. Look forward and to the left. And then back over your right shoulder. Come back to center and pull your left hand back on your thigh. Just keep your fingers down on your thighs. You could look at your fingers if you want to. It's just going to wiggle your fingers. So try to keep your palms flat and just move your fingers. Notice if your thumbs want to come along with the rest of your fingers, or if your thumbs try to stay still, make your thumbs move as well. Yes, and then be still with your fingers. Keep a bend in your elbows squeeze towards your ribs, and bend your elbows even more. And flip your palms up towards the ceiling. Stay right here. Keep your elbows close to your sides and turn your palms back down towards your thighs. We'll do that 2 more times. Flip your palms up and back down. And 1 more time, up and down. This time, turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Now make a fist with your fingers. Just draw your fingers in one at a time. Squeeze your thumbs around your fingers. And then take your arms forward towards the front so your arms straighten and maybe your wrists come in line with your shoulders. And then bend your elbows and pull your elbows by your rib cage. Breathe in, reach your arms forward. Exhale, elbows by your sides, pull in. Do that one more time. Breathe in, reach forward, and exhale, pull back. This time we'll go a little bit further. Breathe in, reach your arms forward. And then when you exhale, pull your elbows past your rib cage behind you towards the chair back behind you. And then again, reach forward, straighten your arms. Bend your elbows and pull back. One more time, reach forward and pull back. This time a little bit more. Reach forward towards the front. Arms stay straight now over your head towards the ceiling. Let exhale, arms forward, bend your elbows, pull back. Twice more, reach forward. You can unclench your fists, arms reach up. And exhale, bend your elbows after you pull them forward and by your sides. Last time, reach all the way up. And exhale, elbows by your sides. Your shoulder joints should probably feel like they're warming up right now. Elbows right by your sides. Open your palms. Turn your palms down and place your hands back on your thighs. Notice how your shoulders feel here. Maybe just feel a little bit warm. Maybe they feel worked. Maybe you feel strong, which is awesome. Take your arms just out by your sides. As you let your arms just dangle down towards the ground, just let them be loose. All right, and then take your left hand, place your left hand on your left thigh. Lean your body forward just a little bit. Once you lean your body forward, take your right arm and swing it forward and back. And just let your right arm be loose. Yes, and then be still with your right arm. Just let the movement slow down just naturally. And pull your shoulders back so you come up to a seat. Place your right hand on your right thigh. And left arm down by your side. And again, with your chest, just lean it forward so you hinge at your hips a little bit. And left arm swings forward and back. And just let that movement slow down on its own. And then shoulders come back. Left hand on your left thigh. We'll add on a little bit. So lean forward, right arm down by your side. Just swing it forward and back. Just 2 or 3 times here. And then as you slow down the movement in your right arm, pull your shoulders back. Reach your right arm forward towards the front. Then take your left hand to your right wrist. Keep your chest forward towards the front. Just cross your right arm over your chest. Maybe you feel a little bit of a stretch on the back of your shoulders. And then take your right arm forward towards the front. Release your left hand and place your right hand on your thigh. Left arm down by your side. Lean forward. Just like a little bit of a swing of the left arm. And pull your shoulders back. Reach your left arm forward towards the front. Take your right hand to your left wrist. And then just cross your left arm over your chest. Take your left arm forward towards the front. Release your right hand. And you'll take both arms just down by your sides. With your arms down by your sides, flip your palms forward towards the front. And then reverse that. So take your palms towards the back and maybe you turn your palms out towards opposite sides of the room so your thumbs face the back. And we'll do it again. Just flip forward and back and out. One more time. And flip your palms just towards the outsides of your thighs. We'll just work on the right side now. So you can place your left hand on your left thigh. And then take your right arm forward, bend your elbow, place your hand at your right shoulder, on top of your right shoulder. Maybe it's just your fingertips that touch, that's fine. Lift your right elbow up towards the ceiling, circle it around, and take those circles just a couple more times on your own. We'll add in a little bit of a twist. On this circle, take your right elbow forward. Now lift it up and then turn your chest towards the right as you point your right elbow towards the back of your space. I'll encircle your right elbow down and we'll do it again. So just involving spinal twist here. Lift your right elbow, turn your chest towards the right. You could even use your left hand on the inside of your thigh to help facilitate a deeper twist. Right elbow circles down. Do that one more time. Lift your elbow up, turn your chest right. Use your left hand if you like. Circle down. Bring your right elbow forward, straighten your arm, just reach forward. And then take your right hand and put it on your thigh. Left side, reach your left arm forward. Just turn your palm up, bend your elbow. Just tap your elbow. That's not an elbow, tap your shoulder. Hold your fingertips right at your shoulder. Then first, keep your chest forward and lift your left elbow towards the ceiling. And then back behind you. So really here we're just moving at your shoulder joint. And notice if the amount of circle, like the size of the circle feels the same as the right side or if it feels a little bit different. Larger, smaller. Notice if the sensations feel the same or if your left shoulder feels a little bit different. And this time, lift your left elbow towards the ceiling. Now twist, so turn your chest towards the left. Put your elbow behind you and down. Turn your chest forward. Reach the left elbow forward. Again, lift it towards the ceiling. Turn your chest. Circle back and down. Again, lift your elbow. Turn towards the left. Stay right here. Use your right hand inside your right leg. Circle your elbow down and bring it forward towards the front. Straighten your left arm. Turn your palm down and take your hand to your thigh. With your hands on your thighs, just for 2 breaths, just stay here in stillness and notice how your shoulders feel. Again, they probably feel a little bit tired, a little bit warped. Nice. And then one time with both shoulders, breathe in, lift your shoulders to your ears, and on the exhale, roll your shoulder heads back and down. Let's reverse those circles. So take your shoulders back, then lift your shoulders to your ears, and we'll take your shoulders forward and down. Now, just like we did before, you're going to take your hands with your thumbs open apart from your fingers and hold on to your rib cage. Right? And so as you hold on to your rib cage for these first couple of breaths, just feel your rib cage move again. Right, and as you continue to breathe, you're going to try to just move your rib cage from side to side. So try to keep your hips still and imagine this movement happens right above your waist only, right? You're going to take your rib cage and just shift your rib cage over towards the right. And then bring your rib cage back through center and shift it over towards the left. I'm going to do it again to the right. And back to the left. You might feel the weight shift in your hips. So as you take your ribs towards the right, you might feel a little bit more weight in your right buttock than you do in the left. But the left is still connected to your chair. And then come back through center and shift your rib cage towards the left. Now I'll add on a little bit. So take your rib cage over towards the right. Right? Lift your right arm, reach it up towards the ceiling so your rib cage stays towards the right. You just reach over your head towards the left. Maybe you feel this big stretch up the right side of your upper body. Then take your right hand and put it back on your rib cage, right? And then center your rib cage over your pelvis and switch sides. Rib cage goes towards the left. Right hand will stay where it is. Lift your left arm. And then exhale over your head, just reach. Take your left hand back to your rib cage. Come back to center. Stay right here 2 breaths and feel your rib cage move again. So then release your hands and place your hands back on your thighs. And take a little bit larger movements now. Now take your left arm, reach your left arm over your head towards the ceiling. Arc your spine and reach towards the right. And left arm comes down by your side and place your hand back on your thigh. On the right side, lift your right arm out, up and over your head towards the left. And back with your right arm down by your side and your hand on your thigh. Slide your hands forward past your knees, maybe down the front of your shins. Just fold however much feels okay for you. So maybe it's just a little bit, but maybe you like to fold a little bit more. Slide your hands up your shins to the fronts of your legs. Just hold right here. Just think of it as a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Slide your hands up the fronts of your legs. Just feel the connection of your palms and your fingers to your legs as you slide your hands back on your thighs. Now take both arms out to opposite sides of the room and lift your arms overhead. And exhale, open your arms out and down. Place your hands on your thighs. Again, slide your hands forward, down the fronts of your legs. Fold as much as feels comfortable. Lift only halfway. Slide your hands up the fronts of your lower legs. And exhale, fold. Now keep your left hand where it is, wherever it is. Lift your right fingertips towards the ceiling. Just turn your chest towards the right. Exhale. Lower your right hand to the front of your shin. Switch sides. Lift your left arm, turn your chest towards the left, and place your left hand back down. Now come all the way back up to a seat. Take your arms out by the sides and all the way up over your head. And exhale, arms down. We're going to do that one more time with your hands on your thighs. Just fold forward, slide your hands, feel the connection. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Left arm, lift your left arm, turn your chest left. Exhale, come back to center, switch sides, lift your right arm, turn right. Exhale, back to center. Slide your hands all the way up your legs onto your thighs. Then arms by your sides and up over your head. Exhale, open your arms. Take them down by your sides and place your hands on your thighs. Stay right here. Take 2 breaths. And notice how the upper half of your body feels as you pause. What do your shoulders feel like? What does your upper back feel like? And what do your thighs feel like? And then once again with your shoulders, breathe in, lift your shoulders to your ears. On the exhale, roll your shoulder heads back and down. I'll do it in reverse. So take your shoulders back. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another. And then lift your shoulders to your ears and circle forward and down. Nice job. Take your right arm out and flip your palm towards the ceiling. And then turn your palm back down towards the ground and then maybe behind you. Again, moving at your shoulder joint, just flip open and then down. And one more time, open and down and back. Take your right arm down by your side, place your hand on your thigh. And we'll switch to the left arm. Left arm reaches. Flip your palm up, down and back. Again, open and close. The last time, flip open and close, down and back. Flip your palm open. Take your left arm down by your side and place your hand on your thigh. Now I'll take both arms and you just open your arms out so you feel like your arms are pretty parallel with the ground. Flip your right palm towards the ceiling and keep your left hand down. And then switch sides. Left palm lifts up towards the ceiling as your right palm turns towards the back of your room. Switch sides again. And again to the left. To the right. To the left. One more time to the right and to the left. You're going to take your arms down by your sides, place your hands on your thighs. Just pause here for a couple breaths to give your shoulders some relief, and then we'll add on a little bit of movement. Now I'll take both arms back out. So you started with the right side. Right palm flips towards the ceiling, and left palm turns down and back. Look towards your right fingers, and then try to reach your nose or your face towards your right hand, but your right fingers reach further away from you. And then we'll switch sides. So flip your left palm up, right palm turns down, and then try to go for the left fingers as you reach towards your left palm. And then switch back to the right and to the left, to the right, and back to the left. Come back to center. Lower your arms. Place your hands on your thighs. With the shoulders, breathe in, lift your shoulders up. And on the exhale, roll your shoulder heads back and down. Reverse those circles, take your shoulders back. Lift your shoulders to your ears, and then forward and down. It's a lot of shoulder work, but your shoulders will thank you for that movement. All right, we're still seated forward towards the front of your chair, so maybe come forward a little bit more so just the back of your, right at the bottom of your pelvis sits on the front of your chair. And we'll open your feet wide. You can take your toes out, your heels in if you want to. Just let your left knee just hang in towards the center. So now we're thinking about just moving at your hip joints, right? Left knee, just opens again. And we'll switch sides. Take your right knee, just turn it in towards your left leg. As much as feels okay. And open your right knee. And the left side again. And back to the right. Left. And then back to the right. Right. Once you open your right knee, you're going to walk your feet just a little bit wider than your hips. And take your hands to the outsides of your thighs and help your knees together to close. So your thighs just rest against one another. And then take your hands to the insides of your thighs and open your knees out. Maybe feel a little bit of a stretch on the insides of your legs. And take your knees and touch your knees towards one another. And as your knees touch one another, some people, you might feel a little bit of sensation on the outsides of your hips. So it's a little bit of an outer hip stretch. And knees open. And close. Again, open. And close. We'll do that one more time. Just open. And close. And take your knees open apart from one another and walk your feet. Walk your feet a little bit closer towards one another so you can have a little bit of space between your feet. Your right foot will stay down on the ground. You can take your hands and hold on to your chair to help you with balance. We're going to be moving the lower half of your body. Lift your left foot from the ground. Cross your left leg over your right. Stay here with your left leg crossed over your right. So you're always welcome to use your hands to help your leg cross. Okay? Lift your left leg, and if you need to use your hands, do that as well. Place your left foot back down on the ground. We'll switch to the right side. Lift your right foot. Either just cross your leg or take your hands and help your leg cross. Lift your right leg and lower your foot. Again, on the left side, lift your foot and cross. Lift your left leg and lower your foot. And on the right side, lift your right foot. Just cross your leg. Lift your leg and put your foot down on the ground. Now as you lift your left foot and cross your leg over your right thigh, just stay right here. You can look at your left toes and circle your left toes around and around so that you just circle and move at your ankle joint. And be still at your left ankle, lift your leg, place your foot down on the ground. Right side, lift your right foot, cross your right leg over your left. Could look at your right foot and circle your toes. As you circle your right foot, notice how much you want to use your toes if you can see them. Or if you're in closed toe shoes, maybe you just feel it if your toes want to help along the ankle joint, right? Be still with your right ankle, lift your right leg, then lower your right foot onto your floor. All right, take your hands to your thighs. We're going to combine some movements in just a moment. So we started out here with your arms out to opposite sides of the room, right? Bend your elbows and face your palms forward. And take your palms towards one another at the center of your body. Maybe palms touch, maybe forearms touch, but even if your arms are just parallel without touching in front of you, that's fine too. Open your arms up. Feel a stretch across the front of your chest as you push your chest forward towards the front. Maybe get a little bit of a back bend as you flare your rib cage forward. And then again, arms come in front of you. Whether their hands touch or not, it's fine. And again, open, back bend, and close. All right, open your arms out, straighten your arms, then take your left arm underneath your right. So right arm is on top. Bend your elbows and hold on to your shoulders. When you hold on to your shoulders, notice what this feels like around your upper back. Do you feel a little bit of a stretch? So cool. If not, no, you're still receiving a stretch of the muscles. Okay. Stay right here. Take your right ear to your right shoulder. Lift your head through the center and switch left ear to the left shoulder. Lift your head back through center. Turn your chin over your right shoulder, so just look towards the right. And then switch. Turn your chin over your left shoulder. Turn your chin forward towards the front. Release your hands. Open your arms back towards opposite sides of the room. And then take your arms down by your sides. And just give your arms just a little bit of a shake, right? So a little bit more like vigorous movement than the arm swings we did earlier. Nice. And arms go out. And as you take your arms out, now you'll take your right arm and put your right arm underneath your left. So the left arm is on top of the right. And bend your elbows, take your hands, and hold on to your shoulders. If you have to hold on to either arm, opposite arm, that's fine. Hand position as well. Just take what feels right. On left ear to left shoulder. Lift your head through center, right ear to right shoulder. Lift your head, turn your chin towards your left shoulder, so you just nod your head no. And then switch, turn your chin over your right shoulder. And then turn your chin forward. So take your arms back out towards opposite sides. And then we did this movement before. Bend your elbows, flip your palms forward. Squeeze your forearms towards one another. If they touch, that's nice. If they don't, that's cool too. And then back bend, squeeze your shoulder blades, push your chest forward. Do that twice more. Arms come forward. And then open. And the last time, your arms come forward. Press, press, press. And then open. Bring your arms back to center. Straighten your arms. And then take them down by your sides. Again, with your arms, just shake. All right, now we'll combine upper and lower body together. All right, I'm going to start with the left leg, right? So just like before, if you want to use your hands, you can. If not, you can put your hands on your chair. But lift your left foot away from the ground, cross your left leg over your right. Your legs will stay the same. Now open your arms, bend your elbows, and take your left arm underneath your right, and with a bend in your elbows, take your hands to opposite shoulders. Stay right here. Round your upper back, so just curl forward. Maybe try to target your left knee with your nose, right? Try to pull it towards your knee and come up to a seat. And we'll do that 2 more times. Round forward and pull back. The last time, just curl forward and lift your chest. Release your fingers, take your arms out, then down by your side. Use your hands if you want to lift your left leg and uncross it, place your foot on the ground. Now on the right side, lift your right foot, cross your right leg over your left. Take your arms out, flip your palms, bend your elbows. Now you'll take your right arm underneath your left and hold on to opposite shoulders. This time we'll take just a little bit different movement, right? So hands stay where they are, your legs stay right where they are. You just turn your body towards the right. Incorporating spinal twist, turn your chest forward towards the front, and then switch, turn towards the left. Again to the right. And back over towards the left. And do it one more time. Just twist and turn right. And back to the left. Come back to center, release your fingers. Take your arms out. Down by your side. Uncross your right leg from your left. And place your hands on your thighs. Stay here. Maybe close your eyes so that you can feel what you feel from the inside out. Just become aware of your breath. Notice its rhythm, how quick or slow you breathe. And if you closed your eyes, you just blink your eyes open and look forward. Lift your shoulders to your ears. Last little bit of shoulder circles, circle back and down, and reversal circles as you take your shoulders back. Lift up towards your ears and then forward. Take your hands to your chair. Now scoot your bottom all the way towards the back of your chair. And then rest on the back of your chair. So whether your heels touch the ground or not, it doesn't matter. Maybe it's just your toes or the ball mounts of your feet. Maybe it's the entire sole of your foot. But wherever you are, just feel grounded, even if it's just toes. And we'll end where we started. Take your right hand across your chest and over your heart. And then place the palm of your left hand over the back of your right hand. As you breathe, feel your chest move and push into your hands. And then can you imagine how your lungs inflate and deflate during the breath cycle? Just your left hand. Take your left hand, put your left hand across your stomach, in front of your stomach. And on your next inhale, just breathe all the way down to your stomach so you feel your left hand, you kind of push it away from you. And then breathe out. Do it again. Breathe all the way down into your left hand, push it away. And breathe out. And the last time, breathe into the left hand. And breathe out. Now take both of your hands to the tops of your thighs. Just feel the connection of your palms to your thighs. Maybe they feel warm on your thighs. You feel grateful for this afternoon of movement, to feel and really get in tune with your shoulders. Just feel an appreciation for the rest of your body, your hips, knees, your ankles, and feet. We'll finish our practice with one breath in together. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And open mouth, exhale. And blink your eyes open. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Monica Bright, and I'm so pleased to be with you all on Wednesday afternoons for Chair Yoga.